Alright, here we go. So, I guess I should put my fork down because it's about to eat, but let's do this. So, I'm making this video in response to Nolan. Nolan had talked about in his video about kind of being in limbo and stuff, and I responded, and then he asked me a couple questions. He asked how long I've been on T, do I have any tips for dealing with being in limbo, and has being on T helped at all with the limbo feeling? So here's your answer, Nolan, because there wasn't enough room in that teeny tiny comment box. So I'm gonna make a video. So I've been on T for, today is April 12th, so Monday will be 3 months. Is that right? Yes. 3 months on Monday, which is what is today? The 12th, the 16th. So I've been on T for 3 months and being in limbo. So here's a little background-ish, because you usually only see from here up of me, because it's how I do my videos. Because usually I'm sitting in the same chair with the same red blanket behind me. Can you see it? Yeah. Anyway, so being in limbo for me is pretty common, or it's been a long time that I've been in limbo, I guess I should say, because I'm like 5'9" and anywhere from 285 to 300 pounds. So I'm not a small dude, and my chest is not small at all. So binding doesn't really do anything. But so as far as being in limbo, the way I deal with it is I came to terms with it a long time ago, and I'm sorry I can't talk because it is 8:30 Jesus. It's 10:30 in the morning, and I've been up since 3 because I had to work. But anyway, so I'm a little older than Nolan. I think he said he's like 22 or 23. I'm 31, as I've said in previous videos. But it's one of those things where I realize that I can't change other people. Usually, there are some people that are that can be persuaded and stuff. But sorry for my ridiculously dirty hands. Work. Anyway, I came to terms with it because, I am who I am, and I'm not going to change that for other people because that's not how my parents raised me. So that's just not something I'm going to do. So, and so I live by two philosophies. One, I am who I am, and if you don't like it, you can pretty much go, I don't really care. I really don't care. This is me not caring. I don't care. Second philosophy is you have to choose to have a good day. So, as most trans men, trans women, trans whatever you genderqueer, whatever you identify as, there are people everywhere that if you're out and proud of who you are, or don't really have a choice to be out, or whatever your situation is, that aren't going to like who you are. And letting those people affect how your day goes is not something that I do. It's just, I just don't let it get to me. So people using the wrong pronouns, whether or not I know them at this point, I don't care. I mean, I care, but I don't. I don't let it get to me. So if I go to the grocery store and I'm at the checkout lane and I pay and the cashier, whether it be man or woman, says, "Have a nice day, ma'am," it annoys me, but I don't let it bother me. Like, I don't let it ruin my day. It does bother me, but I don't let it come, like, just one incident or multiple incidents in one day just completely ruin my day. For example, every day when I go to work, there's the same guard in the guard check. And I know he's being polite, but he says, "Good morning, ma'am." I could take the time and say something to him, but it's really not worth it because I'm not gonna, like, I see him literally for like not even 30 seconds. Like, I open the door to the guard check, flash my ID, walk it through, and he says thank you and good morning, and I'm out the other door, done. So it's not worth like stewing about it all day. You know what I mean? So like. So, and he's probably not, I'm going to spend more time educating him because he's an older gentleman than I care to do because he's not, like, an important person in my life. I don't even know the man's name. He has a name tag. Do I read it? No. So I don't let it get to me. So I feel like I use that same philosophy when it comes to my body because number one thing, I cannot, big huge capital letters, cannot bind at work. It is not doable. I work at UPS, and I have to be able to lift 70 pounds. Let me know if you can lift 70 pounds wearing a binder. Probably not. You probably can't do it. So and I gotta. Well, we won't talk about the new job. That'll be my actual update video. Anyway, so yeah, it's being in limbo is not fun. It's not easy, but I feel like you have to just do what you can and do what makes you feel happy. So yeah, I could have top surgery tomorrow if I had the money, but I don't. And unless I like win the lottery, that's not going to happen anytime soon. So same thing with pronouns, with family and friends. First of all, I'm 31, so people have been using she and stuff for 31 years. So it takes time for people to get used to. Even my fiance's family, who have only known me for a couple years, they have problems doing it. Which, and I feel like as long as, at least for me, as long as people try and I know they're trying, then I don't care. I mean, I care. Like I said before, I don't care, but I do care. But I don't care, but I do care, and I don't care, and I do care. So you have to pick and choose your battles, and that's not a battle right this moment, since most people have only known for not even 3 months, because a lot of people didn't find out about my transition until after I'd already started hormones, which was January 23rd. So it's only been maybe max 2 months. So it's hard, and sometimes you just have to deal with it. Like I said, you have to choose to have a good day. I really don't have a good day transition-wise. There are other things that I can't really choose to have a good day with, like my elbow being dumb and my foot being stupid. Don't have a choice on those things. I already forgot the other question. Oh, has being on T helped? Okay. It has helped a little bit, like my voice is deeper, so that helps me pass a little more. And now we've come to the word that I don't like. pass. I hate the word. I hate passing because I hate the term passing because it makes me feel like I'm trying to be something that I'm not. When I know that I'm a man, and most of the people in my life know that I'm a man, so saying that I pass as a man doesn't really make sense to me. But that's a whole other video. We won't get into that. So it's helped me pass more. And the fact that people like they hear my voice and then they don't question. So it's a little better, not significantly, but like I said, I've only been on T for like 3 months, so not even 3 months yet, but almost. So being in limbo it's always a work in progress, and I feel like as the days, weeks, months go by, because it literally feels like I started T like yesterday, and it's already been 3 months, or will be 3 months on Monday. That as the time goes by, that I feel like I'm less in limbo, even more so every day, every week, every month. I feel like I'm less in limbo than I was last Thursday at this time, or last month at this time. So yeah, I hope I answered your question, Nolan. I did ramble a little bit, but I'm really tired, and I'm waiting to eat the breakfast of champions, parsley potatoes, because nothing else sounded good. Happens. So yeah, I should be posting my 3 months on T next week sometime, hopefully with a better camera than this, because it's not very good. So, like I said, I hope I answered your question, Nolan. Questions. If you have any more questions, please feel free to ask. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. There are questions that I will answer. I'll answer pretty much everything. There are certain questions that I won't answer on YouTube videos unless I make it private, and that's a lot of work. So, because there are family members and such that look at this that don't need to know the nitty-gritty details. So if you have questions if you pose a question that I'm not going to answer, you can follow me on Facebook, or friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. I have a Tumblr, but I don't use it very often, so I'm just going to put Facebook and Twitter at the bottom down there. And feel free to follow. I post when I do new videos, and I post when I do new blog updates, because I do have a blog. I'll put that down there too. So yeah, please feel free to ask questions. I'm pretty open. There are quite a few guys that already follow me on Twitter that know that I'm pretty open. Like, you ask me a question, I will answer it for you privately. There are some things that I'm not going to answer like in the public eye. So hope everyone has a good day. I'm going to eat these potatoes and go take a nap, because that's what I do. Have a good one. See you guys hopefully in less than a week for my 3 months on T update. Bye.